there's a lot of teams in the league. I mean, Kentucky's obviously off to a wonderful start and have a terrific team. Arkansas beat them twice last year, and that has everybody back. You know, LSU has a good team. Okay, we had a team that was very good in this league last year, and we have a lot of pieces back. Not all of them, but you know, we're going to have to make sure we play mistake-free, and we still have a small margin for error, and we've got to play the game the right way.
Inside Georgia Basketball with head coach Mark Fox is presented by Georgia's own credit union. It's your future. Own it.
There are certain times in life when things get crazy. Like when we have great expectations. When it's time to move on. Or when life just happens. And when things change and I need a loan, I head to Georgia's own credit union. Georgia's own credit union. It's your future. Own it.
We did it, Charlie. AT&T's network now has the nation's strongest LTE signal.
100 app downloads, 45 hours of streaming music.
We're doing things like putting LTE radios at the top of our towers
to maximize power
and give you the strong signal you deserve.
That's awesome! Isn't it awesome?
So y'all optimized it?
We optimized it.
People of Earth, America's strongest LTE signal is here!
That's
awesome! Isn't it awesome?
We optimized it.
People of Earth, America's strongest LTE
Government group is growing.
Getting in a groove. Growth is gratifying.
Goal is to grow.
Gotta get greater growth.
I just talked to UPS. They've got expert advice, special discounts, new technologies, like smart pickups. They'll only show up when you print a label, and it's automatic. You save time and money.
Time?
Money?
Time and money.
Awesome.
Awesome.
Awesome. Awesome. Awesome.
Awesome.
I love logistics.
They inspire our players.
Georgia has to win over 18th ranked LSU.
I'll try to improve from last year to this year, and we'll see how everything goes.
Dogs on top, 1-0.
This segment of Inside Georgia Basketball is brought to you by AT&T.
You're always excited to start league play when you play in a great league, and we play in a great league. And fortunately this year, for all of us, there's a lot of really good teams. And we finished the non-conference part of the schedule with some wins and a little bit of confidence, and we're going to need that going into such a strong conference season. I think the thing that we like about our team is that we are just that. We're a team, and every night it can be a different person. Well, Arkansas is a terrific team, a team that has a lot of guys who can make plays. They shoot the three. Their defense is terrific. This is as good a basketball team as we probably will have seen all year long.
Now the slate is 0-0. We're starting over because it's SEC play, and we're just going to have the same mindset that we had from the start of the season. You know, every team is a tough team, and we're preparing the same way with the mindset of getting the job done and taking one game at a time and playing as hard as we can.
And this league, obviously, with the strength of it this year and the RPI numbers that we all have, this should be a terrific season of SEC basketball.
Welcome to University of Georgia Bulldogs basketball here at Stegman Coliseum in Athens. The weeding out process begins tonight, but it's a lengthy 9-week run through conference play as the SEC opener is upon us, and the 9-3 Georgia Bulldogs host the 11-2 and 23rd ranked Arkansas Razorbacks. Both teams meet tonight with winning streaks in tow. Arkansas carrying a 5-game streak, and Georgia's is at 6, the Dogs' longest such winning streak in the last 4 years. Mann dribbles to his left, down the left edge of the lane. Now he has it stolen, got it back. It's loose on the floor again. It's knocked over to Juwan Parker. He's going to shoot an open 3, and it's good! And that's the way this one starts. Mann into the front court to Maton, left of the lane to Jurisic. Pump fake, laying good! He got the Arkansas defender flying over him, and then he just easily put it up and in off the window. Gaines looks to throw it in. Diagonally finds Gino in the right corner. He swishes a 3. Killer from Kenny Paul Gino. Qualls pass got away from him. Picked up off the tip by Frazier. He's going to take it to the rack. A little windmill, and we tip it up and in. I don't know if Frazier got it or we tipped it while it was over to Frazier. I think they're going to give that to Frazier. And finally controlled by Frazier. Up ahead to Mann. Mann, Dogs had numbers for the moment. Gaines fakes the 3. Gaines step back here, shoot the 3. Oh, yeah! Oh, my goodness. Dogs are smoking hot right now. 38-25, Arkansas pushes it up in a hurry. And look how quickly the Dogs got back on D. 9 on the clock, 7 on the clock. To Jurisic, here comes a 3 straight away. Get in there, yes, sir! Mimi with the 3, his first, he's got 11. 42-35, a little breathing room. Tries to spin on the dribble, he lost it. Maton picks up the bounce, hands it to Frazier. Down the middle, bounce pass to Maton. The drive, and the lay-in is good, and a blocking foul on the Hogs. How about the true freshman with a steal on one end, runs the break perfectly, goes to the glass, makes the bucket, draws the foul. He'll get a chance at the old-fashioned three-point play. Left wing to Mann, he's going to attack again, kick out. Back in the hands of Frazier, stops inside the foul line. He'll go to Parker, he shoots the jumper good from the right baseline. Hurry, 129, 128, Portis goes baseline. Frazier just stole it from him under the basket. JJ up ahead to Mann, Mann with the lay-in, good from the right side. He missed the second one. Parker gets the rebound. 7-point lead for the Razorbacks. Mann dribbles through traffic, lost it, got it back. Frazier for 3, right corner good. Timeout Georgia. 77-73. Not quite done. We're down 4 with 11 seconds to go. Looking, still looking, and he throws it high to Portis, who pushes off against Mann. Oh, we steal it! Back over to Mann. Mann leans in. Oh, there's all kinds of contact. Thornton gets the rebound and scores. Mann missed the shot. Thornton caught it under the basket, scored with 4.5 to go. They inbound to Qualls, and the clock will run out as Qualls dribbles it away from Thornton, and that's the ball game as Arkansas wins it by a final of 79-75. So the Dogs' home court winning streak ends at 7. The Dogs had won all of their home games prior to this one, but Arkansas comes in, and after being down 13 in the first half and 7 at intermission, they rally for the 4-point victory in the SEC opener.
Coming up next on Inside Georgia Basketball with head coach Mark Fox, you'll meet the newest member of his coaching staff.
We did it, Charlie. AT&T's network now has the nation's strongest LTE signal.
Let's go tell everybody.
We're doing things like putting LTE radios at the top of our towers
to maximize power
and give you the strong signal you deserve.
That's awesome. Isn't it awesome?
So y'all optimized it?
We optimized it.
People of Earth.
Oh boy.
America's strongest LTE signal is here.
Together, we're a team. And together, we're family.
No place gives teams the brands they need at the lowest prices like Academy Sports and Outdoors. Right stuff, low price, every day.
I know they inspire our players.
Georgia has to win over 18th ranked LSU.
I'll try to improve from last year to this year, and we'll see how everything goes.
Dogs on top, 1-0.
Georgia Bulldogs fans, show your pride with real Bulldogs gear from the official online store, The G Shop, at GeorgiaDogs.com. You'll find everything a Bulldogs fan needs, from jerseys to sideline gear, polos, t-shirts, hats, and more. With an awesome selection of over 3,300 products, including official team merchandise from Nike, when it comes to Bulldogs pride, there's only one place real Bulldogs fans go, The G Shop at GeorgiaDogs.com.
This segment of Inside Georgia Basketball is brought to you by Georgia's own credit union.
I have to give Arkansas a lot of credit. I thought they played very well, very determined. I thought we played really hard, but we didn't get the stops we needed to get. And we can't give up, 50+% from the field and expect to win versus a good team. And we made some errors. We had 17 turnovers. We missed some free throws, but we've got to be able to get more stops than we got tonight to win a high-level game. But that was a high-level game, and give Arkansas credit. They got a really good club.
Welcome back to Inside Georgia Basketball with head coach Mark Fox. This year, the Georgia Bulldogs added a new member to Coach Fox's staff. He's a guy with great experience and great recruiting skills. Very important in the game of college basketball. Here's Yasir Roseman.
Roseman has been a great addition to our staff. He's got a great passion for young people. I think he cares about the development of young people. He cares about what kind of person they are off the court. He really is passionate about how we should play the game, and he's a very good teacher on the court. I think he's been, obviously, as a former Division I player, someone who's really made an impact as far as how he coaches our players. And obviously, as a native of Atlanta, he's been a great addition to strengthen our recruiting efforts, and I couldn't be happier with the job he's done so far.
I just want him to win, and enjoy the process. Enjoy winning. Winning is fun. I've been able to win. It's been a while, but I've been able to win and get to the tournament, and that's really what we're pushing towards. To get to the tournament, so those guys can see what it feels like to get to the tournament. Push towards that goal. I spend a lot of time with him, so there's a fine line between being coach and friend, mentor. I try to lean on that side of being a mentor. So I try to hang out with them and kind of try to listen to the music that they listen to, so you can kind of figure out what's on their mind. Kids are very influential these days. You got Twitter, you got Instagram, you got music, so they're all influenced by that stuff. So I try to stay on that so I can kind of be in the know, so I can kind of shape it for them. Let them know it's not all real, and that's not the real world. It's a different breed of kid now, man. I mean, they got so much stuff, even from when I grew up. They're famous before they're even famous. They got, 2,500 followers. You don't have 2,500 friends. So, so you got to kind of find a way to relate to them. Also getting the message across that, there is a real world. This stuff does stop. And that's the most important thing, getting them to understand that I was in their shoes before. So I understand what they're going through, and I think that's a plus. It's crazy, I'm an offensive guy. I love offense. But, just last year, I have a lot of friends in this league that are assistants, and the one thing that they said when I was coming here is that, man, they play defense, and I think Coach tries to get that message across. So whatever message Coach is trying to get across, I'm just trying to reiterate what he said in the office and, just bring it in a different way, because he can't do it all. Head coaches have an enormous amount of things that they have to do that people don't really understand. So I know that's one big message that he likes to get across as far as, how we're going to play. We're going to be a good defensive team, so that's kind of probably where that comes from. But I like to see the ball go in the hole. Come on, man. I was out on the West Coast for a long time. All we did was shoot. I'm intense. I'm an intense guy. We're going to work on your game. I mean, I'm big on that. I'm big on being able to dribble, shoot, and pass. So every day we're going to do something that has to do with dribble, shooting, and passing, because you can't run offense unless you can dribble, shoot, and pass. I think that's the biggest thing. You know, you're going to get a guy that's passionate and that wants to win. And a guy that, I mean, like I said, man, just try to prepare guys for the next step, man. That's my goal. You know, I love being a coach. I love being a coach, because if it wasn't for somebody else investing time in me, I wouldn't be where I am today. You know, so that's what I'm big on, trying to help guys, because hey, everybody wants to be cool. Everybody wants to be cool. Everybody wants to be cool. But at some point in time, you got, as Coach Fox would say, you got to take your cool jacket off. And that's what I want to try to get these guys prepared for when it's time to take the cool jacket off. When there's no more fans, when there's no more free this, there's no more free that, you know. Now I gotta go pay for this. You know, I gotta be a husband. I gotta be a father. You know, that's the biggest thing. Even though I'm not a father, but I'll figure that out at some point in time.
Up next, a dog and cat fight down in Baton Rouge.
There are certain times in life when things get crazy. Like when we have great expectations. When it's time to move on. Or when life just happens. And when things change and I need a loan, I head to Georgia's own credit union.
Georgia's own credit union. It's your future. Own it.
Georgia Bulldogs fans, show your pride with real Bulldogs gear from the official online store, The G Shop, at GeorgiaDogs.com. You'll find everything a Bulldogs fan needs, from jerseys to sideline gear, polos, t-shirts, hats, and more. With an awesome selection of over 3,300 products, including official team merchandise from Nike, when it comes to Bulldogs pride, there's only one place real Bulldogs fans go, The G Shop at GeorgiaDogs.com.
They inspire our players.
Georgia has to win over 18th ranked LSU.
I'll try to improve from last year to this year, and we'll see how everything goes.
Dogs on top, 1-0.
This segment of Inside Georgia Basketball is brought to you by AT&T.
Greetings from Baton Rouge, Louisiana, as SEC basketball brings us to the Pete Maravich Assembly Center tonight for the Georgia Bulldogs and the LSU Tigers. Both teams had winning streaks snapped earlier this week in their conference openers. Georgia lost at home for the first time this year, falling to number 23 Arkansas Tuesday night, halting a 6-game win streak. Then LSU had its 8-game streak stopped 2 nights ago when the Tigers had their worst shooting night of the season and fell in overtime on the road at Missouri. Dogs and Tigers tonight. Here's the toss and the tip. It's controlled by LSU as Mickey hits it on the way down. It out above the perimeter to Gaines. Left wing now to Mann. Top of the key. Skips it to Thornton. Back to the basket. Faces up now on the pivot. He's going to drive by Odu. Tries to hook it up and in. And it goes. And a whistle and a foul. First half in Baton Rouge. Final game of the SEC today. Here's Gaines. Top of the key. A little tricky dribbling. Fade away. Left to the lane. Got the bounce off the iron. Back through good.
Boy, and Kenny had great elevation, too.
Malone throws it inside. It's stolen by Thornton and the Dogs. Off and running. Here's Forte with a drive to the basket. Couldn't quite dunk it, but he got it up over the rim and just let it fall through. 11 minutes to go in the half. Parker in the corner, dribbles away from Hornsby into the paint, hangs in the air, and as he's coming down, he shoots it up and in. Good. Man back in, playing with 2 fouls. They double team him, go to Thornton. Here's Yante wide open on the block. He lays it in. He got fouled on the play. They'll count that basket and Mayton to the line for a 3-point opportunity. Pulled down by Marcus, his 4th of the game. Here's Gaines, going to take the feed and drive. Oh, yes, sir! He got it over Mickey. Boy, it wasn't an emphatic dunk, but he got it to dunk. Maybe to set a screen. JJ with 8. JJ into the lane. Tries to windmill it up and in. The shot with 4 seconds, missed it. Hornsby pushes it up. Quarterman for 3 at the horn. Good. Stolen by Kenny Gaines. Gaines bounces it up ahead to Jurisic, and Nimitz stuffs it with 2 hands.
Well, that was all Kenny Gaines.
Back up the wing, the man, 10 to shoot. Charles left-hand dribble drive down to the lane. Contact. Shot off the glass is good. I think they're going to count the bucket. Yep. Charles backs it up, almost in the center circle, got a screen. Jurisic goes left, into the lane, hangs high off the glass, no good. Forte with a rebound and the putback. Frazier sprints into the front court. JJ hands off to Kenny Gaines, curls down the lane, Gaines the floater. Oh, won't go. Tap in. Thornton put it back up and in with 1.9 to go. We're tied at 67. LSU will inbound. Hornsby takes it, launches a 3. Air ball. That's the end of regulation.
Overtime. The Dogs got it to overtime.
Or rather, man with a feed to Thornton. Beautiful spin and a long-reaching lay-in by Marcus Thornton. He's got 14 points. Gaines hits the first free throw. It's a 2-shot foul. Dogs lead by 3. Gaines' second free throw. Got the roll good. Gaines 6 for 6 from the line tonight. He's perfect. Gray throws it back to Big Malone, top of the key. Clock ticks. Quarterman, NBA 3, and he drained it. Oh, my goodness. Malone back to Quarterman. Pump fake on the 3, going to dribble and drive, and the lay-in is good, and we fouled him. Man, you got to shoot a 3. Charles, 3, 2, forces a 3. He got fouled. They don't call it. LSU takes the ball. Dogs fall in double overtime. Wow.
Up next, I'm going to sit down and chat with the head coach himself. That's straight ahead on Inside Georgia Basketball with head coach Mark Fox.
You know, they inspire our players.
Georgia has the win over 18th ranked LSU.
I'll try to improve from last year to this year, and we'll see how everything goes.
Dogs on top, 1-0.
Georgia Bulldogs fans, show your pride with real Bulldogs gear from the official online store, The G Shop, at GeorgiaDogs.com. You'll find everything a Bulldogs fan needs, from jerseys to sideline gear, polos, t-shirts, hats, and more. With an awesome selection of over 3,300 products, including official team merchandise from Nike, when it comes to Bulldogs pride, there's only one place real Bulldogs fans go, The G Shop at GeorgiaDogs.com.
This segment of Inside Georgia Basketball is brought to you by Georgia's own credit union.
Well, Coach, here we are in conference play, and that's always a challenge, but certainly this year in the SEC, it looks like it's just across the board. It's like everybody's game's going to have to be elevated.
Well, our league is very deep. There's a lot of quality teams this year. I think the RPI numbers show that the league is much improved, and there's a lot of depth throughout the conference. And so there's going to be a lot of really hard-fought games, and 18 times you're going to have to saddle up and really get after it. And at the end of the game, you got to put it behind you and get ready for the next one.
And you mentioned after the game against Arkansas that was a high-level game, and that's kind of what you expect almost night in and night out in this league.
It is what you expect, and I think the beauty of a great league like we're in now, and the fact that the SEC has reestablished itself, is that every night you're going to have to play at an extremely high level, and it was a very high level game against Arkansas. And you'll get back to the days where teams that are 500 or a little better in the league will be in postseason play, and you don't have to go win 12 or 13 games in the league to get into postseason play. But because there's so much depth, and you're going to have to play at a high level to win.
You got some bad news this week with Kenny Paulgino. There's a young man that just was coming off the bench for you and giving you a little spark at times and doing so many good things. I know it breaks your heart for him.
Well, you hate to, it's the worst part of competition or athletics is injury, and you hate to see a kid lose so much of his career to that. And Kenny was playing well. He'd only had 3 turnovers on the year. He was playing about 10 minutes a game and defending and giving us a little punch of offense here and there, but really I thought was playing a role extremely well and starting to build on it. And this is a setback for him, and so we'll pray that he gets healthy, and there's a chance he could get back for the bitter end of the season, but it's a slight chance.
All right, well, Coach, we wish you all the best here as we head down the road in SEC play. To all of you in the Bulldog Nation, you stay with these dogs. They're playing great basketball. Get over here to Stegman and support them, and we'll see you back here next week on Inside Georgia Basketball with head coach Mark Fox.